Hello everyone. Okay, this is very casual. I just thought about this because I was watching some podcasts. I am 64 years old. I'm going to start this video with that, my age. I turned 64 last August, so next year I'll be 65. And you see, the reason I started my talk with my age is because I wanted to talk about pro-aging and anti-aging. First of all, I see a lot of women who are under 40 talk about anti-aging. But see, the 20-year-olds, the 30-year-olds, they're not even going to talk about anti-aging because I do not think it's a problem for 20-year-olds, right? But see, when I see women talk about anti-aging products, how to remove wrinkles, and you're 27, 28, or early 30s, and you don't have wrinkles, it's confusing. And people who are watching and looking for videos about anti-aging are older people, older women like me, maybe even older men, who want to know how to help look better. Some even want to know, how do you lessen the depth of your wrinkles, or how do you remove blemishes, right? And the thing is, if you are not old enough to show that this is what works and this is what doesn't, it's very hard to actually guide people on what products to use. And I'm not promoting any specific products. Like today, I'm going to talk about not the brands, but the types of products that I use, right? But because some can be very expensive and may not be as good, right? For me, it's always whatever is good for your skin, whatever doesn't cause you any allergies, and whatever is not adulterated, things like that, or questionable brands, right? And if you can afford to go to a dermatologist and talk to them about your skin, then whatever is recommended by them, right? But there's so many skincare gurus out there on YouTube, on TikTok, who actually share valuable information, and we can just listen from everyone, get the best tips, right, from everyone, and then pick out the best one for you. So today I'm talking about anti-aging and pro-aging. I am pro-aging. When I was younger meaning I was 60, 61, I would talk about anti-aging, like how to remove your wrinkles, how to, massage your face so that your jowls aren't showing. But during the past 2 to 3 years, I realized that, look, some products won't work. And for what reason? Why do we want to look young when we are older? Now I have realized that the thing that will make you happiest when you're older is the fact that you have accepted that you're older. The fact that you have wrinkles, you have earned so many years, you have jowls, your skin will drop, and still you're happy and grateful because you're here, because you have family around you, and you have older children who may already have kids, and so you have grandchildren. I don't have grandchildren yet, and I'm looking forward to hopefully one day having my own grandchildren. I have a puppy, I have a dog, so I have a grandpup. But see, when we're older and we are happy where we are, that makes a lot of difference. Because at my age, what I will advise is, if you're approaching your 50s and you're feeling like, oh my gosh, I look old. Oh my gosh, how do I keep my love life? How do I keep my boyfriend? How do I keep my husband even, prevent them from looking elsewhere and still stay, glued to me and attracted to me? And it's loving who you are and finding ways to make you look your best at your age. I've been married for 40 years to my boyfriend of 3 years. So my husband and I met in university, and we have 2 adult girls who are adorable, and we have been married for so many years, and we look forward to our sunset years together. And for me, it's not just about looking or staying young, because you both grow old together. It's about finding companionship with each other and loving each other through thick and thin. But anyway, I digress. I am talking about skincare and talking about feeling and looking good. Feeling good does not talk about physical things, but feeling good means that you have that joy within you, so that you get that aura reflecting around you. You know, aura is contagious. Aura is what people, what draws people to you. Aura is what inspires people to be the best that they can be. And that's our goal. As older women, we're here to say that don't be afraid to grow old. For me, like personally, I'm telling everyone who's younger than me, do not be afraid to grow old. Don't be afraid of wrinkles. Like, I don't have Botox. I don't have fillers on my face. What you see is what you get. But I've learned the art of makeup, meaning to say your makeup should not change your face. Just enhance your features. Like, I use brown eyeshadow to enhance my crease, right? And I draw my brows here so that they're not all over the place, because I don't pluck them anymore. I shave my brows underneath, but see, you draw them nicely so that they frame your face nicely. You shave your brows nicely, and then I just draw to outline the brows, right? And fill in some color. Because I'm brown, I want my brows to be darker, just like my hair, right? I color my roots because it makes me feel confident about myself. Not because I want to feel young, but because I like having dark hair, because for me, it suits my complexion. So it's a preference. Whatever you prefer, whatever makes you feel good about yourself and makes you feel like, oh my gosh, I'm on top of the world. I feel like my Miss Universe or something, right? That's the goal, because you are your best customer. You are your mirror. You are the person who will please yourself. You are also your worst judge. So make sure to love yourself and tell yourself, hey, don't judge me negatively. Appreciate me, because this is me, right? I hope you're liking my episode. And if you do, don't forget to hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, do so, because I'm here to inspire you and empower you and show you that there's nothing wrong with getting older. And that's why I'm very pro-aging now. I am not for one to okay, do this to look young. No, do this to look your best. And when you look your best, you feel good about yourself. And I would say maybe that's how you look younger, right? And do the things you love. Like, I love crafting. I love creating. I love talking to people. And that's why you see me vlog. And that's why I love working with children. I love children. And when I had my pop-up market over the weekend, there were a lot of children, and I just love seeing them, because I used to teach children when I was younger. I taught dance to children, right? And music and creative arts, and I had my own theater school. So that's in my backbone, right? I love talking to the youth, and maybe that's why I stay youthful in my mind. I have my inner child with me, and that's my secret. Now, I did promise that I will share a little bit of product tips before I end this episode. It's probably going to take another 3 minutes, so stay there, hanging tight. And so number one is wash my face thoroughly, and then after washing my face, I put serum. And you can use any serum, and I promise I'm not going to talk about brands, but you can email me, wishuponapond@gmail.com, if you wanted some brands. I do have a list of the top castor oil brands that I've researched on and I've used. I use Queen of the Thrones castor oil brand, and but I've stopped using it because I feel that my skin is okay now and not as dry. And then I use serum, and then after I put my serum, I put my moisturizer, and this is just a drugstore moisturizer, see, by L'Oreal. I don't even I have good moisturizer, expensive moisturizers, and when I'm out, I can use another brand. I don't stick to brands, but it's preferable if you've already found a brand that suits you. Like, I use Vichy, which my eldest daughter showed me. So I used Vichy, but I ran out of Vichy and there was none in the store. But I needed moisturizer because you cannot go without moisturizer, especially in a cold country, right? So I'm using my L'Oreal, and it's helped. It's a Revitalift for older women. What I will advise is, if you're looking for moisturizer for skincare, is that always look for, if it mentions that this is for wrinkly skin or older women, older skin needing collagen or, hyaluronic acid or things like that. Those are the things you look for, because, we can't use moisturizers or skincare products that are not for, skin that already needs more help, right? So I look for those, like what's for older women, because that, our skin is not as smooth, not as tight, and we run out of collagen and things like that. So those are the things that I would advise you use. And then of course, when you have the time, you have some relaxing time, use a mask. Korean masks are the best. And I put the mask on my face, on a clean face. Make sure you rub your you soap your face, rub it with a soft cloth so everything's clean, and then put your mask on. I leave it on for about 40 minutes, and then I remove, and then there are masks that you don't need to rinse because they are already moisturized. So I have that kind of mask. I have a mask that I need to rinse and then put moisturizer. And let me see what else. Oh, and a quick and water. Wash your face very thoroughly with water. And after washing in the morning, do a final rinse with very cold water. And then wait for a few minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and then do an ice rub. I do an ice rub because it helps, tighten my pores, right? And then one final tip for makeup, you probably noticed, I love light lipstick. For me, light lipstick makes me look more youthful. So I don't use dark lipstick. I feel that I'm very fierce because it really emphasizes the lines, whatever I have on my face, makes my face very stern. So I stick to light colored lipstick. And also you see my nose? I put, I use this, this one, the glittery part, this one has a little bit of glitter, and I dabbed a little on my nose. So it, makes my nose a little bit more emphasized. And of course, there you go. That's all. And then I hope that you found this useful. I hope that you found my tips. They're very easy. They're very functional, very, it can relate with anyone, and not expensive, and very practical, and because that's our goal, right? So feel beautiful. Love yourself, wherever you may be in the age realm, right? Feel proud of yourself. Know that in every age, we're able to accomplish something. And that's what we want to focus on. Not our wrinkles, not our blemishes, but the fact that we are still here, we are enjoying life, and we're able to share wisdom with younger women. You take care of yourself. I love you all. Thanks for subscribing if you haven't done so yet. Bye for now.